What's up, y'all? It's your boy The Overlord here, back with another video for you. And
boy Kimo joining in.
Hey, you feel me? So you can go by, we'll call you Kimo, you know, like Sabe, not therapy.
Not therapy.
But we had like a couple topics we wanted to touch on today.
Oh my God, this week.
Hey, first off, man, how long have you been trying to get into the podcast though? Like
it's been
like
a couple months, bro.
Because we've been doing this for like
bro,
a couple years now.
Been a while.
But like trying to get you on for like a few months, and it's just like never really worked out. Like
never worked out. Timing was off. Yeah. Like I either had to get called into work, or
I got called
I'm out of town, or you get called in, or
it always just like something would mess up,
happens.
And then it didn't work out. But now it's just like now we got this, and we're able to do it. So it's perfect.
Boom, finally here.
And we got like
what's up?
Pretty good topics to talk about. So
on
we can
beautiful water.
Yeah, the waterfront. I was like, you know what? It's a nice day outside. Let's go ahead and film outside and get something going. You know what I mean? First off, I kind of want to talk about Bruce Willis. Like, Bruce Willis has been one of those like actors that we've grown up with as like an action star. Like it's been like consistent.
He is
pretty much
the
entire
definition
time.
of action star.
Like most action stars don't even like really do too many action movies anymore. They're like, yeah, we're gonna sit back and like I'm gonna let Creed do a.
Arnold Schwarzenegger who?
Schwarzenegger who? You know what I mean? But yeah, like he doesn't even do anything anymore. You know, it's just like I'm gonna step into the cameo and step out real quick. Like,
out real quick. Yeah.
But like
He's
Bruce
really
Willis has been like consistently like, you know, I'm taking blows.
Action movie.
I'm rolling out of cars or stepping out of cars in red. I'm doing a lot of stuff where I'm actually like, you know, being the action hero still. And you know,
Last Action Hero.
That wasn't him.
I know it was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's what
it was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was like, what?
It was an Arnold Schwarzenegger joke.
I feel that though. But like to hear he has aphasia, which is like kind of affects his cognitive abilities, and I was like, dang man, like I was looking at something earlier, and he was talking about how he would have like 5 to like 7 movies come out with like in a year. Like they may not all have been, you know, the greatest movies, but he was like consistently working like,
yes,
you know, at least a few movies a year, like actually just like getting out there, just making them like not like shooters shoot, you know, and not all shots are going to hit, and like movie stars make movies. Like he's out here just making movies.
He's just out here making movies.
He's probably because
he's like the Nicolas Cage of action movies.
Well, if I was Nicolas Cage, I would stop. But because Nicolas Cage is all his stuff's been kind of for a long time, for me at least, in my opinion.
Absolutely, bro.
But
after Con Air, there was
after Con Air,
there was nothing.
That was you're right. Because even like what was it? Ghost Riders, garbage, horrible movies. Like,
garbage.
The first one.
What was the one with Jessica Biel? Next.
Oh, Next. I forgot about Next.
Fuck that.
I think the only one that I liked a little bit was like Bangkok Dangerous, but like that was
Bangkok Dangerous, and there was a
okay.
Magician one.
Magician one.
Oh fuck.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That one I don't remember.
It was a Disney movie. It doesn't matter.
Oh, The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. That was okay too.
That was
wasn't
okay.
Bad.
That was
We're
okay.
not supposed to get like a sequel, but didn't get greenlit or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was one of those where it's like, man, the ones you actually want to see get a sequel don't really get a sequel, but you're like, why would you not have a complete movie and then, you know, set up a sequel to that instead of like hope this gets enough money for a second part. No, just make a complete movie.
Just make a
and then do it.
Fucking movie.
But you know, back to Bruce Willis. Like this, like so. Some of my favorite movies have had Bruce Willis in it. The Fifth Element, which all-time favorites.
All-time.
Pulp Fiction, all-time favorite movies. I even liked them as Spike. And like the Rugrats movies, Die Hard with a Vengeance is my favorite all-time movies. One of my favorite all-time movies as well. Like just consistently making bangers, and then, you know, this thing steps in and ruins it for everybody. You know, for him and his everybody.
Cop Out was the was the downfall.
So I feel like him and Tracy Morgan should have like did like a couples retreat for a little bit, like went out and like actually like had good chemistry before they're trying to make this buddy cop movie, and like they seem like they've never worked together or something like that. Like they seem like they barely even knew who each other were before they made this movie.
Absolutely.
But yeah, But yeah, man, it just kind of sucks that it's kind of the end of an era. Like you see that, like it's like that meme that goes around. It's like all your favorite action stars are all old now.
Yeah.
And like these like the new ones. Like used to be like the tough, swole guys. Now it's like kind of like the brainy guys. But like Bruce Willis was like that one guy who wasn't ever really like buff, but it was still like an action star, but was like still around.
Yeah.
And it's like
Absolutely.
we're getting old, man. It's the end of an era, man. It's really the end of an era. Like
he's pushing like 70.
I don't know if he's that old, but he's pretty old.
No, he's not that old.
He might be like 60s. It might. I guess you're right. I guess like pushing 70. He is pretty old, yeah. But it's definitely one of those where it's like, man, you were like the guy for like a long time. Mercury Rising was a good one. Like, I like when.
Holy
so
shit, that was a good one.
The Jackal, ooh, perfect movies.
Yeah,
like
that's a perfect
I would say
movie.
my favorite part of Mercury Rising is where he's at Alec Baldwin's the villain's house, and the guy's like, "Don't handle the wand." He's like, "Pop."
Oh yeah.
And he's like, man, and it's Alec Baldwin's character's birthday, and then like he like knocks over like a thing of his expensive wine, like kicks him in the stomach at his own house on his birthday. I was like, dang, this dude is legit. This guy's gone savage at some other guy's house, and only Bruce Willis can get away with it. Man, there's just so many movies that we could talk about that have, that wouldn't have been what they are without Bruce Willis influence on it.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
And it's just,
I agree.
It's just the end of an era. It's kind of sad. I guess as a transition, the end of another era is the good guy Will Smith character.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All week.
That's what we had to say.
Memes all
Kimo
week.
like Kimo style, because apparently bald jokes get you smacked in the mouth nowadays. So get your taste buds rearranged. So it's like okay. So I'm gonna tell you how I heard about it.
All right, cool.
And then tell me how you heard about it. Okay?
All right, thank you.
So I woke up late for work. I was working overnight. Woke up late for work, and I just happened to like check Facebook, and I saw like someone the internet is so fast, bro. The internet is so fast.
So fucking fast.
Flash fast, bro.
No.
So
go ahead with your side.
I saw like a box set of Everybody Hates Chris, and like Will Smith is just like smacking Chris Rock across the face. I was just like, what is this? Like who brought this up? Like I have no idea what this is going on. Again, still trying to wake up, trying to figure out what's going on. And I saw
what's going on.
Still processing if I'm like in the right time zone and everything. And someone posted, what is this? And someone else said, oh, this is Chris Rock getting slapped in the face by Will Smith. And I said, what movie is that from? Where did that happen? I've never heard of that before. And then like they're like, no, it's at the Oscars. I was like, wait, the Oscars were tonight? I haven't watched the Oscars in forever. But the one night that I don't watch the Oscars,
exactly.
the one night I don't watch the Oscars, something like this happens.
How I found out about it was through your post.
Okay.
Of shit. What did you say?
Oh, I said if there's ever a time to watch the Oscars, it would have been tonight.
Yes.
Or last night, whenever you saw it.
Cool. It got me back. All right, and so I was going through, and all on my timeline was nothing but memes and memes and memes of Will slapping Chris Rock, and I was like, what the fuck happened? And I actually found an actual video.
Yeah,
I
found a pretty good clip because someone kept recording. I kept seeing recordings from like people's phones and stuff like off the TV, and they were just like bad. But I found like an actual clip from like that's like posting like Japan or something like that, and it had like the right before like as soon as he got up there, like right before, he was like talking about Javier Bardem or however he pronounced his name. And then he goes in, says something to Jada,
say something to Jada,
and then like it's all uncensored.
Will's laughing.
Like I said, I'm already late for work. But I was like, you know what? This is never gonna happen again.
Never.
And they'll forgive me for being a few minutes late because they always do. So I was like, I gotta check this out. So like I said, I went and I found like a good uncensored video, and I screen recorded myself because like somebody's gonna try to take this down. YouTube's gonna try to flag it. Something's gonna happen. So I'm gonna have my copy for me, and I can redistribute as many times as I want to. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so I watched it.
That's how content goes.
Oh, I love it. And so like I watched it, and he tells a little Javier joke, whatever, and like then it's like Jada, G.I. 2, can't wait to see it. And I was like, that was funny. Like it was
a G.I. Jane joke.
It wasn't even like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he was. It was just like, that's funny.
I can't believe you're fucking bald. Like, no, it wasn't nothing malcontent. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
And the fact that he says like, I love you, and like, it's not like they weren't friends.
Right.
It's not like they haven't been working on Madagascar since 2005. It's not like
ever.
It's not like they don't know each other. It's not like, him and
That's
like him and her husband aren't cool.
Problem.
It's not like it isn't Chris Rock and this is what he does and this is what he's always done. This is what he's based
the
his career on.
Oscars pay people to roast each other.
It's not like, it's not Chris Rock. He doesn't talk about the audience, and you're sitting.
Oh my God!
You're sitting and you're sitting 3 feet from the stage.
The stage.
Like you thought you weren't going to get it.
Like you were safe. Like you were safe.
He could have said, wait. He really could have gone in and said, if they being Chris Rock, I know he has a million August jokes. He had a million Will jokes. He had a million Jada jokes.
He had a million.
He has like backup files in his mind of what he could say, of what he would have said, and the file he picked off was, I'm gonna call her a strong female lead who overcame all the odds and compare her to that.
But it was the fact that she just got off the table talk. And
who watches those?
Nobody. Nobody watches those.
Who watches those? I think I watched the one about the entanglement. I don't think I even watched the whole thing.
I didn't even watch the whole thing either.
I watched pieces of it.
It was the Will Smith memes when he's like literally crying.
Right.
Like, that's it.
And so the thing was like, he's being made fun of by an entire world about something that you did, about your entanglement. Couldn't even call it like a affair or whatever, your entanglement.
Bitch, you cheated.
Yeah.
Right. Can I even curse on the show?
You've done it the whole time, so I mean, it's whatever.
Cool.
But you didn't stick up for him. You were like, hey, that's my husband. We're working things out. This is my man. Don't talk about nothing like that. Nothing that I heard you say, like, to defend him whatsoever. But as soon as a joke comes up that's not even bad, and that you're a part of, you give him. I saw someone say you gave him the Order 66 look. He had to take. And had to have him taken out.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God, bro.
And I was just like, that's kind of weak, man. Like
that's some weak ass shit.
The fact that he laughed at it.
He laughed. He was enjoying the joke. He was enjoying the night.
Yeah.
But then her whole mood changed and his mood changed too.
Yeah. And they're like, she's like, bro, really, you gonna let him talk about me like that?
Yeah. Just let him go, Jada. Let
Chris,
him
why,
go.
bro? Like he knows what's going on, Chris. Now I hit you in the face. Like it was, this is the thing. Like that's never even been Will's style.
Never been
Will's.
Once.
Will has always
Prince is the fresh fucking Prince.
Will has always been the guy that's like, man, I don't want to do certain things because it brings up a negative connotation of how things are. It brings up a negative vibe of like the way that I do things is bad. Yep. And then next thing you know, he slaps Chris Rock. People are saying that like this is maybe a ploy, this may be fake.
And then he starts yelling, keep my wife's name but your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah.
That's not Will's style. That's not Will's style.
I don't think I've ever
I've never
heard Will cuss outside of like a movie.
Never.
And like even when he cusses like in movies, it's usually comedic. You know what I mean? Like what do you say? Would you like a coffee? A couple of Cubans kiss my ass. Like it's always like a comedic.
It's like, a comedic vibe. Yeah. It's a vibe.
It's never like yo,
hey. I'm about to do a punchline. Here comes the joke.
A literal punchline. And so, like, it was weird. So people were saying that it might be fake, and like, it almost feels that way because like you're like, it doesn't make sense for him to do what he did.
He's out of character.
Yeah, like
he's very out of character.
It was so weird.
Very
like,
out of character.
I was seeing something. I was like, maybe it's. I think I literally said like on the way to work, I was like, man, I haven't seen King Richard, but I heard it slaps. So apparently I didn't go watch this movie because it slaps. Because like apparently this changed his whole outlook on things. Because his acceptance speech was like yo, after doing this, I gotta protect people. Sorry to the Williams family, sorry to the Cammy. I gotta protect people who need to be protected. I was like, dang, but you ain't give a damn about Chris's face being protected whatsoever, but everything else needs to be protected, I guess. So there was a point where after watching, I was like, man, what would have been better? Because I was listening to like the Breakfast Club talking about Charlamagne the Guy was talking about, and he was like, yo,
Charlamagne.
He was like, Chris was going up to present Questlove with Oscar for Summer of Soul, which I also haven't seen, but I've been wanting to see it. Which it's definitely on my watch list.
Right.
But it's like you took away that moment from him. No one's talking about that. You took away the moment from a couple of people. You kind of took away the moment of your award because everybody was talking about what you did and what happened, and so no one else knows what even happened. They just know that you slapped the mess out of Chris. So it's like if you wanted to do it, my thing would have been like it would have slid, like you let that slide there, and then when you won your award, went up and almost did like a Nicki Minaj when she was talking to Miley Cyrus, was like, "Yo, hey, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth," and I'd have been like, "Dang," like I feel like for me that would have had a bigger impact when it hit harder than you walking up slapping him and not even like squaring up with the walking up and slapping him.
But can we also talk about how Denzel and Samuel Jackson reacted to that slap? They've been waiting for it. Really? For years.
I know Denzel told him, was like, hey, you know, when you're on top, that's when the devil comes for you. But I don't know really what else happened as far as that.
Oh, okay, cool. So you didn't watch?
Yeah. I like I said, I didn't watch. I watched that part.
I got meme after meme after meme.
I watched that part and I saw a couple things of when like some of the audience reaction. And who was it? Andrew Garfield was on his phone, like, "Dang, did y'all just see Will Smith slap the mess out of Chris Rock?" Like whatever he was saying, like it was just kind of funny that like everybody had like a different reaction to it.
But yeah. So afterwards, like Samuel Jackson, you know, gave him, you know, a handshake or whatnot. It was like
gave him some daps. It's like, hey, put it down. We gotta put it down. You feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Samuel Jackson.
Well, then when he was getting his award or whatnot, Denzel came up and whispered in his ear some shit.
Yeah.
We never fucking know.
I saw like some like off the camera stuff that somebody who was there recorded. And it's like everybody was like calling Will, whatever, and everybody's like, you know, calling Jada, whatever. But it's like, yo, only thing that was exchanged was words. Like, and I get it, and exactly. I get it. Words. You know, a lot of times words do get you smacked, but like. Again, I don't feel like it was the consequences for what he said.
Exactly.
And like again, like whatever, however someone takes something, that's how they take it. But still, the fact that, you know, Chris was like, man.
Somehow, Dave Chappelle said it the best. Comedians should not be held.
I wouldn't say they should be held accountable. I wouldn't say all that. If that's
I wasn't going there, but
I was like, that's what you.
It was the words I was trying to figure out, but I wouldn't say be held accountable. But at the same time, that's their job.
Yeah, like I said, if it wasn't
job.
Chris Rock, I could almost see it.
Anybody getting away with that?
No, I could almost see him doing it if it was someone who didn't know him.
Like if it was like Jay Farrell or somebody just impersonating.
If it was somebody I'm just saying, if it's somebody who wasn't, I feel like as close to them as maybe Chris isn't close enough as we know personally, but like. Again, it's somebody they've known for a long time, and you know, has no malice, has no ill will towards it. It's just, you know, and like everybody's bringing up, well, he said something back in 2016. Yeah, he said something back in 2016 about Jada boycotting the Oscars because Will didn't get nominated for a concussion or whatever it was. But I heard concussion was trash anyway. I didn't even watch it.
It
I heard
trash. I did watch it.
I heard his accent kept like fluctuating in the whole time he was watching.
Yeah, it was
like the dark skin on Bill was like yeah, this not even good. Like it's like I don't know why you even get mad that he wasn't nominated for this one. It wasn't a good movie. You're too close to him to really be like, yeah, my husband should have been there.
That's the thing. Like he did host the Oscars back then, and he made the same joke. It was harsher jokes.
But like, he obviously they weren't there, but you know, it was, but the joke was like, you know, her boycotting the Oscars like me boycotting Rihanna's band. It's like, I wasn't invited. What's the last thing she did that she would be nominated for an Oscar for? And then the only thing he did that year wasn't good enough to be nominated.
I think the last movie she even made was The
Girls
Matrix.
Trip.
Oh, I forgot about Girls Trip.
Like Girls Trip or something like that.
I forgot about that movie.
Didn't watch that either, you know?
Didn't watch it.
And so it's like...
Shout out to Tiffany Haddish, though.
And, you know, Tiffany's on their side, you know, but Tiffany going through the same bald head thing anyway. So, I mean, I know she don't have alopecia, but she go through the same, you know, hair journey as somebody else. But, like she's hung out with Will and Jada, so, I mean, it makes more sense that she's going to have their side, to have their back on it, which I get it, and that's cool. Like, everybody has their side of who they're taking and, like, the reasoning for what they did. But the thing that Will was trying to accomplish, for having somebody keep Jada's name out their mouth, was totally gone. It's like it totally went the opposite way. Bro, the next day, well, actually hours later, somebody already had like an animation up about it, and I've seen music videos. I've seen like 3 or 4 music videos already. I've seen somebody battle rapping with it, even though it was like a parody. He was battle rapping with the scene in it. I've seen so many memes. It's everywhere. So like I said, I feel like the bigger impact would have been to come up and say something.
They even did what's that? Fish tails or fish toys.
Oh yeah.
Slapping the zebra.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Like there's
all those animations, bro.
There's so many things. Like there's even one where like the guy he did it and he made Jade out to be the villain. She like gets this look. He's like, oh, I wasn't supposed to laugh at that.
Oh, in that fucking green dress.
Yeah, and like comes up like I was like, dang, bro. Like this is hours after that happened.
They made like literally hours.
The internet is so
internet
fast.
is undefeated. The internet is undefeated.
And it's super fast. It's always working on the next G level. It's always so fast. If we're on 5G, they're on like 12G. They're always so quick.
So quick.
It doesn't make sense how fast it is.
They made the song out of it. Like, oh my
God.
God.
There's so many lyrics out there for like, you know good and well that's gonna be on like rappers hit list for like the next
remix god.
Like as soon as like Lil Wayne can come up with the beat, bro, he already has a line for that, man. Like there's so many people who are talking about this. It's not gonna go away for at least a year. And then when they bring up the Oscars, every time they bring up the Oscars, it's gonna be the anniversary of the slapping. The anniversary. The anniversary of the slap heard around the world. Like it's not going away, my guy. Like the thing you wanted to do, shut everybody up, did the opposite. Yeah. and the crazy part is like you had all the hands of smoke in the world for Chris. Where was the hands for August?
Where were those hands?
Where were those hands for August?
Where were those hands?
Cause
that's who
you was looking out.
That's who you should be mad at.
Yeah, you was looking all kind of sad and whatnot in front of the world because some dude came into your house, stayed up in your house rent free, ate your food and your wife.
Wait. And then took pictures with your kids.
Ultimate
disrespect,
bro. He was looking like they stepdaddy. Stepdaddy, do the stepdad, bro. Had your kids.
She has the biggest cheese in the backyard,
bro. Like.
With the kids,
calling him a young lion.
The kids,
letting this dude make a whole song about your wife's and the entanglement, bro. Made a whole track about it. Had no words, nothing for him. Bro makes a G.I. Jane joke.
Bruh.
Overcoming odds, overcoming adversity. Nah, I'm gonna slap him in the mouth. Excuse me? Your friend? I'm gonna slap him in the mouth. Hey man.
Bro, that's the homie.
Like
you gonna slap him. You're not gonna slap the motherfucker that just infiltrated your whole fucking fortune,
bro. Like, that it blows my mind. It's kind of like those videos where women are like they'll run up on a girl and be like, "You're messing with my man." It's like, no, your man was messing with her. Like, you're a dude who was in a relationship was messing with somebody else.
The part about that though. The also fucked up part about that is that the kids were in on it. They were like, yeah, let's take this photo, knowing that hey, that's not my dad, but
this is
let's take this photo.
It's not my dad, but my mom calls him daddy. You know,
exactly.
Like
that's fucked up, bro.
Like that's crazy. It's craziness, man. Like
that's the craziest part.
Like I don't know. I think talking to people, I think it's been like I'll probably say like 80-20 split on people who think he was wrong. And, you know, they have those. There's like 20%. There's like people are like, especially women. It's like, if my husband sees me upset that someone says something to me and he doesn't do anything, then I'm getting a new husband. I was like, he should have got a new but you're putting this in a context of your situation, of your situation, and not. James had a whole entanglement, embarrassed him entirely, like in front of the entire world, and doing all the stuff like that. Like you're taking all of their history out of the situation, and then you're also making it a stranger.
Right.
Like just like if someone else says something like you're making it someone who's not a friend, who's not a comedian, who's not that hasn't been around for a while.
You gotta look at the whole big picture.
You're making the complete different situation, and then being like, well, if that would happen to me, he would never be able to come back and not say something, whatever. It's like, bro, you're
all right. So you're saying you're gonna cheat on me and get an entanglement?
Yeah, and then I'm supposed to be cool with it.
Like slap the motherfucker. No.
Like I'm supposed to be cool with it. Go on your talk show, and then be like, yeah. So tell me again how this young lion that you had in our house was
Please tell me.
Was like doing whatever y'all were doing, and I was supposed to be cool with it or whatever, or you could like he really could have like had made any choice he wanted to, and I can't think anybody. Well, I can't think anybody who would have been mad at him about leaving her or whatever. I can't think of anybody who would have been mad, and even if they are in an open relationship, no one knew about that or heard about that until afterwards. Like I know Regina Hall made a joke earlier in the night. I heard about it where she was like, "Hey, if y'all need somebody else or need another partner, let me in, whatever."
Okay, well, so I don't know if you heard about this, but I don't know if it's true or not. Will do your thing, but after the entanglement situation, they said that
he knocked down Margot Robbie. What? About time.
Well, no, he knocked down a few bitches afterwards.
He has a plethora of women who be down. A plethora of women who be down.
Exactly.
And like if he cheated before, because like she said, like she mentioned something. I remember like her mentioning something on like the table talk where she was like, yo, well, you kind of did some things back in the day too. It was like, well, bring that to the light then. Stop making yourself look like the victim. If there's actually something going on,
bring
it let it all out. Like bring it to light, because this is what y'all are here for. This is what y'all decided to do.
Let's talk about it
in front of everybody. But you didn't say anything. You didn't say what happened. Like you just like hinted at a situation that may have happened before, but it was almost like you didn't have proof for it, or like you didn't have full facts about it. And you just didn't say anything. So what is it? What happened? Like if it's something that we shouldn't take Will's side on, let us know. We'll be like, okay, y'all deserve each other. But like all we know is you're interweaving an entanglement with August, and then nothing else, and nothing with Will. Like the fact that him and Margot Robbie were in 2 movies back to back. Yeah, the fact that him and Margot Robbie were in 2 movies back to back, where I thought for sure. I thought for sure. I was like, Jada got better be pissed. If that's what it was, let me know. Again, y'all got each other. I got nothing else to say. But if it didn't happen, bro.
Focus and Suicide Squad,
bro. Out of it, like I thought for sure. He's like, hey, I was messing with this chick back on Focus. She'd be perfect for Harley Quinn. I was like, bro, and like they made them like side love interests. I was like, dang, somebody's setting this up for them.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Wait, did you see her in Suicide Squad though? Like they did not even need that connection, but they made that connection.
Yeah, anyway. Like it did. Like I said, it didn't make any sense because
Harley Quinn and Deadshot. Like no,
I've never heard about anything like that. But
bro, I was for sure.
I was like, hey,
Margot Robbie,
go for it, my guy. Hey, if Jay ain't gonna say, I'm not about don't you? But I was like, bro, like that seems like that's
and then,
the move being made.
I think they went on Ellen, and she was like, oh yeah, we're all working out in the fucking hotel room, or not the hotel room, but the hotel gym.
Yeah. We're working out the hotel room.
Hotel gym in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
It was the 3 of them.
3 who?
Margot Robbie, Will Smith, and Ellen.
Oh.
And
I know Ellen worked out like that.
Fuck.
But yeah, but it's, I don't know, man. Like,
what are y'all doing in Hawaii together?
Hey. Yeah. It just didn't make any sense for that to happen, bro. Like I said, and then his apology to the Academy, like his apology was so it was so weird. It's like, yeah, I apologize to the Academy. Hope they don't ban me or whatever, penalize me, whatever he says. And,
yeah, they're talking about taking away his Oscar.
Well, I heard they're not going to do it, but they're going to penalize him and may not allow him back maybe for a couple years. But again,
they boycotted him for years. Like. Again, the Oscars and the Academy are actor, they're voted on by actors, and so like it's the actors that do it anyway. Yeah. So it's not like by popular opinion, like the MTV, VMAs.
Yeah. It was like
the whole fucking
like
crowd.
like viewer votes or something like that.
Actors vote on each other.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
I will say this though. One thing that I've seen some people try to be, extra ignorant. Talking about, see what happens when, black people get in there or people of color get in there. But no, what about, 1973 when you had, John Wayne trying to go after this indigenous chick for speaking the truth on what was going on with indigenous people, or a lot of times where, a lot of things were going on and people were like, yeah, we're just going to let that slide, or people trying to take other people like, white folks, y'all ain't get away with that either. It's still out there. You know what I mean? So don't try to make it like, oh, well, you see what happened with black folks, and next thing you know, they want to start hating each other on stage. Nah, buddy. Yeah. So this one we don't want them there anyway. But nah, it's been there for y'all a long time too. So like we got receipts. Yeah, we got dates and facts and all that. We got videos and all that stuff too. So
yes,
don't make it act like it was just us. And the first time we were allowed to do something, we made it ignorant.
Like
this was like the blackest year of the Oscars. No, don't do that. Because I've seen a lot of it already, but yeah, it was just craziness, man. Like
this year just hit different.
it just hit different. This year hit different. It definitely won't be the same next year. Like I don't see
this like
I don't see this topping. Like how's it gonna, like I don't see next year being able to top it. And like I said, all we're gonna do is just have like the 5th anniversary of, blah blah, and let's see what's going on. I just want to see, because there have been a lot of people like, yo, I would have pressed charges on. I'd have sued him for like a couple mil. I think Jim Carrey's like, I'd have sued him for like $100 million. I was like, dang, yeah, because I mean my face and all that stuff like that is what makes me my money. So I mean, if it's not insured, which is probably not, but if it's not insured, that's what I use as my
surgeons get their hands insured.
Yeah. So I mean,
why wouldn't you get your face insured as an actor?
Yeah, I mean that's how you make your money. And someone coming up and like physically altering it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't see that as not being plausible. As I don't know if 100 million, but I could see it hit him somewhere with monetary wise. But I don't know. It is what it is. But let us know what y'all think.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
My question is it ultimate disrespect for the slap because it was open hand, or would you rather a punch?
I thought about that too. I was like, man, because now you're his son, Chris. Like, now you're one of his weird kids. I won't say his kids weird, but now you're one of his kids. Now you're Chris Smith. He just whooped you like now you're Chris Smith, bro. You and Jaden gonna be back there. What you call icon living? Got back to about my dad. He tripping like, bro. I told you they're gonna have lines for you, bro. That was off top of the dome. I'm not even a rapper. Not even a rapper, bro. I'm not even a rapper, bro.
Holy fuck.
I'm not even a rapper, bro. Like,
what you call icon living? Holy shit.
That's about my dad. He tripping, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That was off the dome.
God.
We think someone who does this for a living is actually gonna have for you, man. They're gonna have all the smoke in the world for you, bro. You made it 1,000,000 times worse than what it could have been.
Like saying, what it could have been,
bro. Going up there and being like, "Hey, don't say anything else about my wife, whatever." At your speech, I feel like would have submitted to this, like, "Hey, don't play with me." I feel like, or even if you hemmed him up backstage, squared up with him, I feel like that would have been better than walking up, slapping him, and then walking straight away. Like, you didn't even like square up with him. Like, that was like, you came up and he was joking, and like, again, he saw you laugh at it because he's looking at you when he said the joke. He saw you laugh at it, so you're walking up. He may not have thought that it was real.
But look,
he called him King Richard. He called him Richard.
Did. But hold on. He also did put his hands behind his back.
His hands were to the side, bro.
No, his hands were behind his back.
Oh yeah,
and he was like, "Oh shit, here comes Will. I can't do anything."
Yeah.
Because that's one of the Oscars rules is like no violence, blah blah blah. But he smacked him anyway.
Yeah.
But he took it, so that's why I think it was kind of like a setup, because he knew it was coming.
I don't know, man.
He had to have known it was coming. Otherwise,
yeah.
come out. what person are you gonna talk shit about and then put your hands behind the back like, look, slap me?
Well, he didn't lean for it. Like, I mean, he did. Like, he's like,
he didn't lean for
he
it.
was just like, ha,
He
whatever.
didn't lean for it, and he definitely didn't want to take it. He definitely did not want to take that slap.
He moved as soon as he saw the hand come up. You know, like he was moving as soon as like he saw that, like, oh, I'm about to get smacked. Yeah.
What person in the right mind wouldn't move?
Yeah.
You're not gonna hit me, but he got caught anyway.
Yeah.
He got caught by it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, but let us know what y'all think. It's like I said, it's gonna be talked about for a lot longer than
fucking time.
It's gonna be talked about a lot longer than Will Smith thought it would be talked about, which he probably didn't think it's gonna go any further. I don't see how you didn't think it wasn't gonna go big. You know, you're freaking Will Smith at the Oscars smacking
Chris Rock
on stage. It's not like even if Chris Rock is a nobody.
It's like smacking Eddie Murphy. Like
he would have out. But would he would have smacked Eddie?
My God!
Would he would have smacked Eddie?
He would not smack Eddie.
Would he have smacked Dave Chappelle?
Charlie Murphy would have stomped that fucking ass. Rick James would have came out of his grave and stomped that fucking ass.
So you talking about Charlie Murphy and Rick James coming back from the grave to stomp out Will Smith? Hey,
bet.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm also not saying you're right.
Fuck your face, Will Smith. Fuck your kids.
Hey, but yeah,
Rick James would have came out of his fucking grave to stomp out Will Smith if he smacked Eddie Murphy.
Interview. Man, I don't remember like who I look like stomping Will Smith's face at the Oscars. Yeah, I remember stomping Will's face at the Oscars. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Bro, I promise you, man. Like, but yeah, I feel like he just made it so much worse and made something that like even if they handled it backstage and like someone reported it, I feel like they could have squashed it, handled it, whatever they needed to do, and
that would have been the end of it. That would have been the end of it.
But the fact that you did it on international, not national TV, not just like you know the United States, because everybody who was in the United States got the full, you know, keep my wife's name out your effing mother effing mouth. All they got the full uncensored version.
Undefeated.
And the internet is so fast, undefeated.
Bro, they see this in the Amazon, in Ghana, in fucking Ukraine.
Martians are like, bro, do you see that guy from Men in Black?
No, I saw a Men in Black meme.
Did you see?
I saw the Men in Black meme.
Did you see Agent Jake knock out Pookie? Nigga? Like they're really going in on him, bro. Like, come on, man. You could have done better, bro. You really could have done better.
You could have handled that situation so much fucking better.
Yo, I saw some of Corey Holcomb who was like, hey, you gonna talk about the bald head and be in the front. He goes, that's Chris Rock, man. Like, that's what he does. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, again, he has so much smoke for somebody who wasn't the guy smashing his wife that it's crazy. He has so much smoke for the guy who was smashing his wife. It's ridiculous. Like,
Yep.
Anyway, like I said, let us know what you thought. Leave a comment below. And hey, appreciate y'all chilling with us. My boy Kimo over here.
What's up?
You're going to Overlord, and we out. Later.